said, we'll go to the theater. Right. Took a fun ride, got all cultured. Who said lightning never strikes the same place twice? That comrade was wrong.
You're not a local, right?
Excellent observational skills. I'm a people's deputy from Moscow. I came to see the launch of Collective. Saw it. Remembered it till the day I died.
All right. See Chalamet and die. What happened to you?
I'll give you 3 guesses. Try to use common deduction. Or have you not been at the facility in the last week?
Comrade, don't go spitting bile at people. The people will wipe it off. But if they spit at you, you'll drown.
What happened? Well, robots. The delegation and I barely survived after the first breach. Berglezov, the athlete, helped us. On Sunday, they said the breach had been fixed, and we should wait for the rescuers. We waited. Monday morning, people started coming to deal with the fallout. Then it started up again, but worse. The robots turned on, and boom! I was dead, along with the common folk. No shame to be had, at least.
Party didn't do anything?
Not the first time. They said there wasn't a problem. As for the second one, I don't know. Maybe no one on the mainland knows what's going on here.
Things happen.
In short, comrade, here is my advice. Take what you want. A parachute, a helicopter, whatever, and get out. It's not a flying city. It's a floating grave.
Poetic. A little grim, though. We'll take it easy, comrade. Could you tell me what you're listing?
You know, in the war, they shot panic mongers first for demoralization. That's the truth. Too early to count your losses.
I'm a farmer from a sovkhoz in Krasnoyarsk.
One more word, comrade, whatever your name is, and I'll detain you.
And if
I
everything
didn't
turned
introduce
out,
myself.
I
Hit the
died.
ground, Lieutenant, quick! Fuck! Control, this is Windmill 2. Robots resume their attack. I repeat, robots in combat mode! I was right, you
I'm
were.
sorry
Take my
this
hand,
happened.
let's find cover. We're
What are
about
you
to be
sorry
blown
for?
to Kingdom Come.
There's no going back, as they say. But tell me, would it be possible to be buried on Mars under an apple tree? Comrade Vavilov and Comrade Zolotuhin promised to bite an apple, which means there'll be gardens on Mars soon. So close and so beautiful.
I can't tell if this is horrifying or rather exquisite.
Please don't fret over it too much. It's just fruit of imagination.
I wish I knew when this would end.
Oh, tomorrow at 3, they promised.
Who promised?
Well, a robot said on the radio that this would end tomorrow at 3.
Who listens to robots on the radio, huh?
Everything will be okay, young man.
Right. Tomorrow at 3. Maybe I could pass on a message.
I don't have any relatives. I'm a sovkhoz orphan. All I have are friends and the chairman. Although, everyone probably already knows what happened here.
I should go. I remember you. One of the guys giving out thought devices.
Ah, and I remember you! I couldn't access your biometric data. You already had a thought device, and you still do, too.
Citizens, collect your thoughts and connect your thought. Doesn't sound very pleasant, does it?
More bleak, it's true. But not for long. 3.
How so?
While the series of disasters and conflicts is endless, each of those events will eventually end. And then a new one pops up. But right now, they'll definitely find someone to fix this breach too. Historical fact. Everything ends. Epidemics, catastrophes, wars, struggles. Once everything bad will come to an end. You just have to stay a good person.
Everything bad will come to an end when good people take on the job.
I agree with you. 9.
How does it work?
The thought device? The technology's a secret. The polymer wave connection allows signals to be transmitted directly into the human nervous system and some parts of the brain.
I mean the polymeric echoes.
Well,
Memory. The thought device synchronizes with the brain and makes a copy of the neural connections in the polymer, including memories. 7.
It's still odd that so few dead people are scared.
Well, emotions are based in chemistry, but echoes work more on logical thinking. Few people express emotions.
And why do you keep calling out numbers?
What do you mean? Anyway, we're talking about evolution. Evolution takes a long time, comrade.
It sounds like a dream, not an idea.
Well, simple dreams don't get you to progress. Only the work of many can do that, and it's rarely victimless. I'm lying here myself, as you can see. 3. But there won't be many victims. 7. If there are people like you, Major P3.
He's getting into our neuropolymer. Charge!
This is crazy. Forget it. Let's go. Who are you talking to here?
The cuckoo. I was asking how long I have left to live. I'm waiting for her to lie. She's not cuckooing for me now, that's for sure.
Robots found you even here?
Didn't they fix the breach? The robots didn't kill me. It was simpler. The stone just fell and hit me on the head.
That's tough.
Fair enough.
Tragic irony, yeah. How'd it happen?
I was in a search group. We were looking for those who were lost. I got this path. I was walking around like an idiot, looking for someone even dumber than me. Then I died.
Yeah, I hear smart people don't wander through mountains. They go around.
Well, there's nothing for it. It's just a shame I couldn't help anyone.
How did you split from the group?
It was rather a small group. I lost contact with one, then another. Seems like everyone died. Me, Victor, Igor, and Mikhail Gonchar. Such a shame about Victor. He's a musician. Still so many songs he's yet to write. Huh. Igor was always saying everything was going according to plan. And everything would be okay.
Why do good people always die, and scumbags live long?
They insist it's crime and disgrace, with their accomplices beside them.
And guilty is the verdict in a case. Only where innocence.
There are things scarier than Goethe's Faust, though.
Yeah, I agree with you. So long.
Good luck.
Comrade Paramonov, I'm reaching out again to file a Comrade Paramonov, I'm reaching out again to file a complaint about the abuse of power by Granny Zina, Zinaida Muravyova. Her personal aviation hub regularly trespasses into the airspace of our testing ground, and I don't need to remind you that, after all, it's a no-fly zone. The hub scares the birds nesting on the shore of Lake Lazur. Endangered birds! Comrade Paramonov, despite her former service, I am imploring you to immediately call Citizen Muravyova to order. If you're not in a position to deal with the old woman and set her straight, I'll find someone who will. If needed, I'll take this all the way to... Damn it, you old hag!
Damn, how many people died?
Oh, do not grieve for the dead. Envy the living. That's what progress is.
Where are you from? You're clearly not a local.
I'm quite far from home. I'm a southerner from the very heart of Dixie. Heard of it? The woods and rivers of the Black Belt, the scarlet sunsets and the shadows of oaks, and a Twain book. Such tranquility. Everyone in the world strives for that. They strive for peace, whether they know it or not. Each in their own way, for their own circle.
Everyone deserves peace.
But everyone hogs the blanket. There can't be peace. This is the modern condition. So we need scientific chaos to harmonize it all again. We're in the eye of this storm, and it promises glorious progress.
We just have to survive it. Currently, such progress is scaring me.
No one holds it back now. Scientists used to be left high and dry on the verge of the greatest feats. Tesla could have changed the world so much more than he did.
History is full of things that could lead to alternate chains of events.
Yeah, but when the whole world is united by a common information network, no one will stop scientists from marching toward progress. Data all around, a knowledge center, exchange of ideas, comprehensive growth.
Sounds more like chaos.
Chaos just sounds scary. But in practice, it's only a new order we haven't gotten used to yet. Yeah, all these terrible, uncontrollable scientific breakthroughs. Monsters, robots, death. Scary. Very scary. But we just don't know what it is.
And what if we did? Would monsters and death be less nightmarish?
She's got to screw loose, Sergey.
Ignorance gives birth to dreams, and dream is the mother of progress.
Gently, comrades.
You're in great shape.
It's a terrible situation, but vital. They'll write books about this and make a movie as well, I'm sure.
Who are you?
Detective, electrician. I've lights on me. I'm changing bulbs.
Well, I can see you've got your work cut out.
Yeah, machines don't smash the bulbs outside of buildings. I never got to go on shift though. Probably for the best, or I would have drowned.
Drowned, but how?
I maintain the lighting of the Neptune Research Center at the bottom. Underwater machines are either too bulky or too combat-focused to change bulbs. They need me.
Is the exit far?
You're almost there. Turn right at the end of the cable car line. Short jump from there. Just watch for the voltage. It dances as if to a musical rhythm. It's creative work too, you know, and beautiful.
So we can get to the bottom of Lazor.
Well, yeah, it's possible. There's a spot between blocks A and B at Triton.
Got it, thanks. Amazing enunciation.
Well, I could have done it even better until I died. I believe there are two types of people. Those I need something from, and those who need something from my voice. I don't need anything from you, so what do you want from me?
They recorded the thought voice here?
Not at Triton. It's more for neurothreads, micro and macrobiology, you know. The behavioral psychology of sea creatures. But at the Neptune Research Center, for sure. I'm from the Delight Radio Department. I survived the breach. They gathered us here at Triton, and bam! Robots attacked again. The work here in depths was splendid. The silence of the seafloor. Whale song. All that comes from the Academy of Consequences. Strange, right?
Neuropolymer was created using whales. Where there's a whale song, you don't need to go far to find collective. Or limbo.
I don't understand. I don't need to.
Why so arrogant?
I'm a famous actress. Even my name is too famous to be mentioned.
Well, I didn't ask. I'm sure the history books will back you up that it's too famous to mention. I'm a simple man, as I think everyone should be. Sergei Nechayev. Hope I'll be remembered like that.
Well done. Right, I hope so too.
Just a regular voice. All corpses talk the same.
You are exactly right. All of them speak with my voice. There were 3 male voices used for the Thought Voice Assistant, but for the female version, it's only mine.
Well, nice to finally meet you. It's a shame we meet like this. I've heard so many things in your voice. Even a cow. Doesn't the male version of the Thought only have one voice?
An apprentice, yes. Cast from their own ranks. A doctor from the hospital in Pavlov. Domov, I think. Worked out well, so he was confirmed. But in testing on birds or animals, I don't remember. They used a famous one, miraculously good.
Why didn't they pick him?
Too recognizable, like a Rubik's Cube. But it's not likely their cooperation ended. Everything is designed and stored here at Facility 3826.
Well, there was actually a fourth voice, for the Argentum polymeric manipulator.
Argentum? I don't know anything about that.
Hey, wait, you're a really good actress.
Is it a question?
An affirmation. You're being mean to me on purpose. Your voice is kind.
My personal test. You know, arrogance is easy to fake, as are anger and hatred. But you know what they say. Kindness, just like compassion, is quite impossible to feign.
And it can't be done if your soul is down the drain.
A connoisseur.
I gotta go. So long.
Good luck to you, Sergei. I'm Rachel.
Hey, comrade. Take my advice. Get out of here like a bat out of hell.
But why? Bad working conditions?
To put it lightly. Today a giant crab attacked me. It's a miracle I got away.
What do you do here anyway?
Me? I'm the local technician. I tune up the submersibles, repair the acoustic stations, everything related to underwater devices.
What about on a global scale?
Do you mean the complex as a whole? It's an amazing, absolutely unique building. It's the reason the Soviet people will get to space prepared.
What does space have to do with it?
Have you ever thought that water, despite its softness, is quite an aggressive environment? There's a reason the ancients invented so many water gods. Monstrous pressure, elemental power, lack of oxygen. We can adapt to these. The first steps towards survival on distant planets are taken here, under the dense waters of Lazur.
Very inspiring. And you were still planning to leave?
Exactly. The damn crab. Get out. That's my advice.
I don't want to upset you, but you didn't get away from the crab.
Oh. That means that's tragic.
My condolences.
Even more reason to leave, then. Request a transfer to Sakhalin. I have a friend who works there. He says it's very calm and has no giant crabs whatsoever.
I don't want to upset you.
Okay. It's so strange to talk again. Okay. Natasha, I wanted to thank you with all my heart. You've been a real support for me over the last few years. No matter what they say later, know this, it's not your fault. Notice and I will be free soon, and most importantly, together. Unfortunately, you'll probably end up with a wholly different article now. Forgive me, and don't think ill of me. Everything is going to be okay for me now.
I knew a guy who could only communicate at the frequency of 52 hertz. He was so lonely. None of us could hear him talking. Can you imagine how lonely he felt in the ocean? No one to talk to at all. And while we were eating plankton and swimming in schools, he's all alone there.
You're talking as if you're a whale.
Do I dream that I am a scientist who studies whale communication? Or do I dream that I'm a whale who's studied by a scientist? And what's the difference?
It seems like everything is a lost cause here.
That depends. Did you yourself decide to say that line? Or did someone decide to say it for you? And you think it was your choice? And most importantly, is there any significance?
Sorry, but what happened to you?
Something's happening to me right now. For example, here you are. And I'm happening to you. Would I have spoken if you hadn't spoken to me? And who is me? An ichthyologist who knows how whales think?
Or a whale who thinks like an ichthyologist. Zhuangzhou's butterfly dream, Sergei. Let's leave him to it.
Swim away. Time is just a flat circle.
A consistent accumulation of errors, just as I expected. Comrade, it's dangerous here. The robots haven't got out of the death spiral.
And who are you?
I'm a debugger, a neurobiologist from Pavlov. They sent us here after the breach to study the glitching dewdrops. Their polymeric components failed, and we were figuring out how to fix them.
But how did you end up here?
The bridge collapsed. Nadia, my colleague, was buried under it. I got thrown over here.
Sergei, what good does this do us?
Just making conversation. It's a tribute to the departed. Why are the machines acting like that?
Because of the breach. This is the song that doesn't end, you know? Specifically, it's like ant mills. The dewdrops are in a cycle, a kind of logical funnel. One of them discovered a tough enemy and called for reinforcements.
So it lost the enemy signal but came across its own signal for reinforcements. And round it goes?
Exactly.
It just goes round and round, my friend. Got it. Is there any way to stop them?
What could possibly stop a dewdrop? Something like a fat boy, but underwater? No. We weren't able to fix them programmatically either.
Well, necessity is the mother of invention, as they say.
They also say not to bring a knife to a gunfight.
Unless it's a big knife. We need to get control of the spotlights and pit that huge thing against the dewdrop pumps.
Let's do it.
Slow spiraling slip down into the soft abyss. Even sounds pleasant.
That's unexpected. How did you end up here?
I got separated from the group and ignored unnatural dangers.
What? I don't understand.
Dolphins have practically no natural enemies. Like humans, we have a high level of intelligence and cohesion. Who could have known you'd come up with these disgusting arthropods? And they taste awful, too.
Fascinating thing. And you don't seem upset at all.
Do you get upset when you move from one room to another? All I did was swim into another tank.
But that's not true. Sorry if this comes off as harsh, but you'll never swim anywhere again.
Dissolving in the world ocean, but retaining individuality. How could you refuse? You two-legged are so strange. I'll never understand you.
Shame to see a dead dolphin.
I've never understood, and I never will. It's a natural transition to a new form of existence. And you're sad about it.
Existence? Do dolphins believe in an afterlife?
The concept of belief is too confusing. The concept of life is incomplete. And luckily, they don't make coffins for dolphins. It's a spiral. A cool, soft eternity. And what looks like a cloud to you, you've already been there. You should remember.
It's really odd. I know what you mean, but at the same time, I don't.
It's not that odd. You understand because the thought device is transmitting impulses in your language, and you don't because the human language is lacking in important concepts.
Well, a fish has never called me stupid before.
Mum... Oh, never mind.
You think the Major is a traitor? What's he doing here?
Traitor? Come on. He's a loyal dog, and he's been on medication for a few years. But that's not for us to handle. Let's pick him up.
Well, yeah, but the fact that he survived against both twins, I'm glad he's alive. It's just unexpected.
All's unexpected here. Lead him there, yeah. Careful. Our orders are not to harm the bodies.
But who gave the order? Wizard hasn't been in contact, and Argon disappeared.
Take him. The order came over a secret line under Sechenov's cipher. Put him here. Our job is to carry out the orders, not discuss them. Lay him here. We'll take them both with us once we reclaim Chalamet.
I wonder if this is left or right.
Who can ever tell? The one with the jacket is left. Or right. It's good we found at least one.
Oh, damn. Well, plutonium's really heavy.
No wonder. He's stuffed with PTA-6. And he's P3 now, and not plutonium anymore. Oh, wait. Why the hell is your chirper on?
I didn't... Fuck, they're listening!
Robots, take cover!
Don't go yet, Lita. I wanted to read you something.
Why are you blushing, Semyon?
I met a traveler from an antique land who said, "Too vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculptor well those passions read, which yet survive, stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. And on the pedestal these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away."
Oh, what a striking poem.
Percy Bysshe Shelley, 1817.
But what do you think it's about, Semyon?
How nothing lasts forever. And it's terrifying to look into the future because it's utterly unknowable.
Oh, you're a philosopher, Semyon. But don't be so glum. I'm sure our future's bright.
May I join you? You're going to the town square to listen to Dr. Sechenov's speech, right?
Sure, let's go.
Dr. Sechenov just held a press conference in which he completely denied rumors about civilian robots malfunctioning at Facility 3826. The facility is back to full operation.
There, get it now? I repeat for the last time, comrade, the breach has been fixed. Now hand over your rifle.
No, thanks. I didn't crawl here on my belly shooting robots the whole way just to hand over my gun to some snot-nosed kid. You'll thank me later when it happens all over again.
Thanks, but no thanks. Listen, you've had to go through a lot, I understand. But please, enough with the paranoia and panic, comrade. Go home and get some rest. Life moves pretty fast, so stop and look around once in a while. Or just enjoy the launch of Collective 2.0.
Life? You know, in the war, they shot panic mongers first for demoralization. That's the truth. Too early to count your losses.
One more word, comrade, whatever your name is, and I'll detain you.
I didn't introduce myself. Hit the ground, Lieutenant, quick!
Fuck! Control, this is Windmill 2. Robots resume their attack. I repeat, robots in combat mode!
I was right, you weren't. Take my hand, let's find cover. We're about to be blown to Kingdom Come.
Comrade Kuropatkin, a new report has come in. People are complaining about the acid rain in the village of Machura.
Acid rain? What do you mean, acid rain? What the fuck do you mean, acid rain?
That's odd. Where is that, by the way?
An area of the Mendeleev complex. They've responded by activating the electromagnetic dome. The security service was immediately called to the place of the investigation.
But that can't be. It's impossible to have acid rainfall. Bova 6, analysis. What was going on above them?
The Flying Icarus platform was overhead carrying Chelome City. It was found that the cooling circuits on the 8th and 9th engines, the Flying Chelome platform, were damaged during the first collective 1.0 breach in the robot attacks.
Thank you, Mr. Data. Speech mode simplified.
The cooling agent leaked from the damaged tubes and poured on the ground, creating the effect of acid rain.
God damn! How did we overlook that? Is there data on the repair time?
Requesting data.
How many other reports will there be? Did you see how many bodies? Carried with bumblebees? Hey, what's with the clicking?
Comrades, my congratulations. New command received. Exterminate. Exterminate.
What? Hey, stop! I command you to stop! Abort! Abort!
Exterminate. Exterminate.
Mom, are the robots done attacking?
Yes, Lisa, they won't hurt anyone anymore. But we need to leave. Why don't you play with the chirper? Or watch that cartoon about the coyote and Roadrunner while I pack?
I don't want to watch cartoons, Mom. Can I put the sticky thing on my head and play?
The thought device? No, my darling, that's not a toy. Why don't you give me a hand? Find your teddy bear and pack your purse. Okay, Sweet Pea?
Well, okay, Mom. Is Dad coming back soon?
Dad is... he's busy. Down below in Vavilov with the rescuers.
Is he saving the world?
Yes, honey. He's saving what's left of it.
Mom, what's that noise?
Lisa, quickly, we have to go. Move away from the window.
Something's flying over there. Look!
Lisa!
Colleagues, we have a code red. A scandal threatens, and that's right before polymerization. The famous chess player David Bronstein came to visit. So they decided to show him Nastya Nazarova's Dolphin Chess Club. And Comrade Grandmaster, as part of the entertainment program, decided he'd like to play chess with a dolphin. And, I'm gonna burst. Our dolphin won! He didn't crush him immediately, of course, but something still got crushed! In short, leadership requests that we sweep this under the rug so it doesn't get out before Collective 2.0 launches. They might say they won't give commands to robots, but serve dolphins instead. Hilarious, naturally. Look into it, or else everyone will know what a disgrace to the Soviet School of Chess we are.
We've accepted this package, Vadim. We sent it down to the research center and allocated a room in Triton. What's going on there is scary. People dead everywhere, everything busted to hell, and these soulless creatures just stand there without a command. Can you imagine? It almost made me cry. One of those lab tech robots was just leaning against the wall as if ashamed, and his face was just blank, totally blank. Who's responsible for this now? Speaking of a responsible person, what's with the damn Muscovite they sent here with the package? He's got no documents, not even our chevrons. What's with that? Is he even from the facility?
Consists of 3 to 5% propylene glycol, glycerin,
stabilized alcohol, glycerite calamus rhizome extract, fragrance, ethyl alcohol, and propellant. Ozonizers would be better, of course. The innovative formula contains some traditional active ingredients that eliminate unpleasant odors and help to freshen the air.
Will you be much longer, Shepard? Did you fall in or what?
Hold your horses, I'm coming.
Hi, Dante. How are you feeling today? Any improvements?
No, but thanks for asking, Lab Tech Svetlana. I think I found the answer to my philosophical question, though.
Which one? Want a fish?
Yes, thank you. I've become interested in why we dolphins change so much working with you.
Well, that seems quite obvious to me. We communicate, learn from each other, exchange skills.
Exactly. We learn from you. Your language, communication habits, even swearing. And, as a result, your way of thinking. But this is a one-sided game, as Nail likes to say.
Can you elaborate?
We don't learn from each other. Dolphins only learn from humans. And just like the robots, you make everything look like you. Forgive my frankness, but you revel in anthropocentrism and contaminate us and everything else with humanity.
Wow, point blank. But maybe you're right. Thanks, Dante. By the way, do you know what pareidolia is? It's when humans start seeing living things in inanimate objects.
Pareidolia is a visual illusion, Svetlana. I'm talking about something else. Anyway, it's fine. Can I at least have some more fish?
Dolphins are just like people, each with their own personality, preferences, and idiosyncrasies.
Uh-huh.
And the more they communicate with us, the more they can learn from us, like Nail and his soccer.
Neat.
And Lola, you haven't seen her, but... Nikolai? Nikolai, anyone home? Why are you looking at me like that?
Your eyes are like supernovas. The way they shine. You're on fire.
Hey, kids! Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
We were just talking about
Yeah,
dolphins.
about dolphins.
Right. I thought so.
Ah, comrades, it's a chirper. How fortunate. Come in, come in. He's got a mission. Terenti here. People don't understand even simple algorithms. Where am I going with this? Ever since Comrade Lebedev sent me to Zenaida, she has given me a lot of hard work. Robots don't understand what work is, so I'm not upset. I'm probably just a romantic. I run away from Grandpa, from robots, from evildoers, but not from Granny. I'll open a robot bar. Terenti's. That sounds good. I must be going. I cannot stay. I came to say I must be going.
Terenti, you tin can! Fuck your mother 6 ways to Sunday! What are you doing? Land us right in the park!
It seems I need to return to work, comrades. Bye!
I'll record this for you. You're gonna die laughing. When he gets mad, he comes up with gems. Here.
Sweet mother of chaos, you blasted gizmo! Open up already!
Hey, Makar Kuzmich, what are you up in arms about now?
What kind of Moscow shit is this? There was a catastrophe here. Corpses everywhere. Hundreds of people died, if not thousands. But no. Drop everything, grab your butt, and get the urgent package from Moscow.
What package?
How the blunderfuck should I know? Some device as important as a fart in a windstorm. and there's a Mr. High and Mighty alongside it, hands cleaner than a showroom dummy.
Maybe we need this device to help with the situation here?
I don't know, for fuck's sake.
On whose orders?
I don't give a shit. But then ensure the proper security of the Samadilkin device and access for the employee assigned. Badger shit.
I told you, Kolya. When Kuzmich is angry, it's like a sudden improv show. He's like Jim Gaffigan, but swearing.